do they got people in here like you could really record some music in here?
Hey, so that's what I was thinking, bro. I'm like, what would keep somebody from bringing in their shit in here to do, you know what I'm saying? To do record or something. Like, if you need somewhere that's just soundproof or whatever else, then this is a dope ass spot to do that. Like, just come in with your own shit.
What time are you closing?
Okay, we live. 11. All right, yeah, we live. Okay. I don't know what that was. We had to redo it, baby. That happens sometimes. I bet as a producer, you know what that feels like.
Yeah.
Having to start over, having to redo it.
Man, I ain't even gonna lie. There's times where, bro, my computer just be crashing.
Or the crashing. That happens a lot in the producer culture world.
Yeah.
We'll probably get to that. Why do you think that is? Is because you guys are fucking producing fire? Oh, you good?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, get that.
That shit get to that mic. We can
Oh, yeah. That's true.
I think it's because we just have like a lot of shit open, bro. Like too many.
Oh, you know what? That is funny you say that because I was the other Miggs, and I don't know what he was trying to show me something. He had a whole fucking a whole bunch of shit windows open up.
Mm-hmm. And even like in the program, like all the, like all the VSTs and all like the keys and stuff like that. It's just a lot, bro. So it's like it just be crashing the computer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you have your own PC? Did you build it or do you?
Nah, I just use a laptop.
Oh, okay. What kind of laptop?
MacBook.
Okay.
I low key need to switch to
my boy getting rich off a laptop.
no cap. But
welcome to 2023.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you. But I low key need to get like a Windows because it's more storage and it's a little more faster than the MacBook.
Okay. See, that's why I was asking because I'm still kind of new to this type of space where you're needing a laptop or a PC, whether you're producing content or something, and it's like, I'm like anal because I want to remove as much friction as possible. So it's like, what's the best equipment that's gonna allow me to continue on the momentum that I'm on? Because I hate when you're on a ride of momentum and then it stops, like the computer crashes or some shit.
You know have you ever heard of the Razors?
No.
Laptop?
No.
Like a gaming
It's
piece.
like,
Okay.
It's like one of them,
that's the
but
brand right there.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's them right there.
The mouse, that's the brand right there. I think. I don't know. If they
Okay.
got the whole computer set up.
yeah, that's really one of them ones that I'm really trying to get that right there, but they're a little pricey, not gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I'm grateful to these guys.
nah, for real, yeah, they got you loaded up.
This is a good set, right?
Yeah, no, for real.
It's a good setup, man.
Yeah, for
Shit
sure.
live.
I walked into this today, so that's one question that I'll ask you, man. Once we get into it, is just like what you guys were just saying before we went live about the feedback about what I'm doing or I'm gonna say what in the loop. I don't like to say what I'm doing. I feel like in the loop's a separate entity than who I am. I'm just a steward of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But we are live, baby. I was just going a few minutes to make sure that we weren't going to have another interruption. I'm going to redo it. This is an In the Loop production. We are live in Midland, Texas at Element 14, right off the loop in Garfield. And this is episode 11. That shit went by fast.
Damn.
That means this is like the 5th or 6th week.
Oh, really?
And we got like 5 more weeks to go.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's.
And I could keep going if I wanted, but goddamn.
But you started like, what was it, like 2 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Damn, that's crazy.
It's
Time flies.
Yeah, time flies by crazy, man. A lot has happened in 2 years, and a lot hasn't happened in 2 years.
Nah, for real, for sure.
If you're an artist, you know what that means. You're like, there can always be more, and you could always go faster.
Yeah, facts.
I feel like. So we got a couple people in the building. I don't want. Is there a way to distinguish Miggs the producer and Miggs the artist?
See, bro, a lot of people always confuse that because like times when.
Because I thought it was Miggs the artist when I first heard.
Oh, really? Like my tag?
The tag, yeah.
A lot of people say that, bro. Like, me and Miggs had this convo, like, bro.
He already told me.
We didn't have.
What did he say? What did he tell you?
He said, it ain't happening.
It ain't happening.
He's keeping it. So is your name Miguel too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I gotcha. So I guess the Miggs part is natural to Miguel's?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Okay.
But,
Yeah,
we had this convo plenty of times. Especially, like, when he drops music. Like, when he drops a song, people would, like, DM me and be like, man, that was hard, bro. That was hard.
Oh, that's funny.
That ain't me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, is it because he has the tag or because it's Miggs?
Because it's Miggs.
Oh, okay.
You know?
I see. Yeah. Did you guys? How long have you known each other?
When did I meet him? Probably like 2 years ago.
Oh, so just you were already Miggs and he was Miggs
Yeah,
too.
like, we were
Oh
both
yeah.
already Miggs. Like I
Y'all
wasn't.
like, y'all like doing a stare down or something.
I had seen. I'm trying to remember how I met him, bro. I think I seen like one of his videos. It was when he did that video, the one where he's like in the sand hills.
Mama, I
Mama, I
apologize.
apologize. He did like it was like an Instagram promo, and I seen it, and I was like, Miggs, and it was hard. So I clicked on his profile, and I seen that he was from Midland, and I was like, okay, bet I gotta type in.
Oh hell yeah.
And I was like, bro, my name Miggs too. Like, let's work.
Let's do it. Yeah.
And then, I mean, that's really how it happened.
Miggs was like one of the first artists that I seen like promoting his shit, like where you would see
Yeah.
promotion. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about how if it's just me that was experiencing it, but now that you've said, I had another artist say that they saw his stuff
Yeah.
too, man. Is that we'll get into that, but do you think artists should be doing that,
Hell
or would
yeah.
it? Yeah.
I be telling bands all the time, bro. 'Cause he's about to drop an EP next week, and I
Yeah,
be
me
telling
and-
man, we gotta.
Yeah, me and him dropping the collab tape next week.
Oh, let's go.
I be telling bro, like we gotta promote, like
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we gotta go up, type shit.
for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
Do y'all have a strategy?
Nah.
Like when you're getting ready to, like what you're saying, do you say, okay, we're gonna hit this the first week, we're gonna hit
So
this?
that's really what we need to do, but
It's-
I don't know
it's
why-
cool to
I don't
say
know
no,
why
man.
I'm so rushing.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
cool
know
to say
why
I
I'm
don't
so
have
rushed
that.
to do this, like to drop this little project, but I'm just so excited for it. Like I really need to sit down with Mel and just talk about what we could do. You know what I'm saying?
Is it like your first project like of this kind?
Is
Is that why you're so excited, or why are you so excited?
It's my
about
first
it?
project of just me and him.
Oh, hell yeah.
Everything,
Okay.
all the beats on this
He
project
dropped,
is him.
He dropped the
So,
project. What was it, like last year?
Yeah, it was like last
I
year.
had a couple that I did on there.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
we didn't really like talk it through, like
Yeah,
promo.
nah.
We didn't really do any of that.
That's what I'm just starting to get familiar with that shit. You know,
Yourself?
what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm still trying to learn more of the promotion side and stuff like that. So, but
Is it just because you were just tied up with other things? Because as an artist,
not necessarily tied up with other things. It's like more or less I'm trying to learn like who to go to and stuff like that for the right.
Oh, I gotcha.
Because you know, like there's a bunch of people that'll DM you on some shit and like hit me for promo. You know what I'm saying?
oh, I got you. Try to get you for $30 to $40.
Yeah, nah, and it's like you want to be plugged in with someone official. You know? What
No,
I'm saying? You don't.
I
wanna
get it.
Just go.
Well, I seen your promotion on Busy, or not whatever you want to call it. Is it Busy Digital, Digital Busy, or something like that?
I think
Oh
it's
yeah,
something-
Easy Digital.
Busy
yeah.
Digital, yeah, the MOB, right?
Yeah.
That shit. So I'll say it because we're on that. Is I could not that it wouldn't benefit you on another, Instagram profile, blog or whatever. But that particular one fit you.
Oh yeah. for
Like I couldn't see you on, I won't say the names, but like on this
Yeah,
other
yeah,
one.
yeah,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure. Yeah, no, there's definitely like certain blogs that I want to reach out to because you don't want to just be posted on any blog because there is blogs that are specific like for some specific music, and I'm still trying to find that blog that really fits
Yeah.
my music. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when I seen it, that's what I figured. I said, "Oh, you know what? Like this, in my head, I'm like, I don't know if he's thinking this, but in my head, I'm like, oh, you know what? I would find a blog that fits him,
Yeah,
and do
sure.
it there. And then if there's not one, create one.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
right now the space is kind of like saturated with one particular way of previewing hip hop. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Mhm.
And there needs to be another way of previewing hip hop, which is what like In the Loop is. Like I just want to preview it differently and present it differently.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, you know.
100%.
So that guys like you, like we didn't even get into that. I'm gonna get into the quick intro, the fastest, quickest way to you as the viewer understand who's in front of you. Miggs is it safe to say platinum producing producer?
Say that.
Yeah, you can say that. You can say it a couple times. He said. Which I'm gonna tell you right now, Miggs, getting ready for this interview, I don't know how to grasp that.
Yeah.
And even preparing for this interview, I felt almost a little insecure because I'm like, what else could I do for him
Yeah.
to show that I know it's a big deal, if that makes sense, you know?
Yeah.
And I almost was like, damn it, I wish I was naively thinking like of the wish stuff. Like you think about, man, if it was looked like this, and if it had this type, you know, just so I could be like, literally, man, I was thinking of like a gift bag or some type of plaque or some type of something. Because how old are you?
23.
23. So I remember, I'm 38. So there's a little bit of a gap. There's
38?
15. Yeah.
Bro, you look way. I thought you
look
was
like 27.
Nah, for real.
29.
Oh, damn. I got a 19 and 18-year-old daughters, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bro, I did not
That
know
is
that.
wild.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dope, man. I feel
Y'all
good.
take whatever vitamins he taking.
Let's go, baby.
Nah, for real.
Is I remember MTV, and I remember a time when producers were highlighted, and they were almost became the superstar above the artist.
Yeah.
There was a brief time where it was the Timbaland movement, all those other guys that I can't remember right now, but
Yeah.
it was like the producer was being highlighted and praised far more than the artist.
Yeah.
And then it kind of like, I don't know if it went away, maybe the saturation of social media and other stuff, but it feels like, because I'm gonna tell you this, why I'm saying it. I went to go look at all the tracks, like even the current one, with B Slime, the Lil Got
It.
Ain't No Falling Off.
Yeah.
I couldn't find any publication that's put you as the producer or whatever,
Bro,
or even the other ones, the Mislead.
it's because I just got paperwork for it.
Okay.
So it's a whole bunch of fucked up shit.
No, that's fine. But any music,
Yeah.
I go to any music,
Yep.
and you don't see the producer listed. And it used to be like the first thing that used to be listed was the producer and who made the beat and who, you know, mixed and mastered. And now you can go to almost any song right now, and you hardly ever see that information.
I feel like we don't get our credit.
That's what I was gonna ask you, man.
I think it's just oversaturated. And
The beat scene or the producer scene, or
producer scene,
I gotcha.
it's like oversaturated, and just like people just don't take the business serious anymore. I feel like, cause like, I mean,
Do you think it's because they could get cheap beats, like
yeah,
beats
but-
least?
And I feel like
That
a lot of
sucks.
producers, they'll just like take yes, like they'll just say yes to anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Oh, like about an artist, or what do you mean, or to the money?
to the money.
Oh, okay.
So it's like they don't really pay attention to like the paperwork, I guess you could say,
Or even try to like negotiate or
type shit. Yeah. Cause really, like,
dang.
I don't even know how to explain it, bro. It's just the whole business side of it. It's just all.
It's a whole nother thing. Well, it's kind of like what we were talking about, how you're saying about sitting down to figure out the strategy. It's
Yeah.
different, man. And the reason I like to ask those questions myself, man, is so that you guys are aware too, because I think as an artist, maybe you can beat yourself down or whatever about not maybe being knowledgeable about certain things, or even about being active in those spaces that you need to be active in, right? But I know that, like, when I work with business owners, they're the visionaries, so they're the ones in front of everybody, you know, go. There's no breaks, you know, and that's why sometimes they need a COO or somebody else to bring them back to back to earth,
Yeah.
show them the strategy, things like that. So when I ask those questions, it's more to highlight like that you probably need somebody else. If you want to go to the next level,
Yeah.
1 + 1 isn't 2. 1 + 1 becomes 11.
Yeah.
So you just add one person to the team, and you know, you can accomplish so much more.
Yeah, for sure.
So like the strategy side, if you just had somebody on your team who understood strategy, marketing, consumer psychology, branding, rollouts, things like that, then it could be like, okay, here's how we're going to do it. Here's where we're going to go with it. You know, things like that.
Yeah, for sure.
We got that. We really got that. It's just I need to really utilize Miggs,
Okay.
utilize
Okay.
that shit more.
You know, Mel
Everybody.
does a good thing of that,
Yeah,
like
for sure.
strategizing it and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So really, we just all need to sit down and kind of just talk it through.
I got you, man.
So,
So let's start with who you are, man. I saw a small publication with
Step out here.
you. Can go, okay, go ahead, man.
Step out.
With artist, what was it? Artist Connect or something like that. That has some facts about you. So I want to just dig into that a little bit, man, especially because of how young you are, and let the people know a little bit about you from this standpoint and how you got to be this platinum producer that we have in front of us, man. So, who are you, man? What's your real name? Or
My name is Miguel. I go by Miggs. I was born here, or not here in Midland, but in Odessa. I was born in Odessa.
okay, so you're from the 432?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was raised in Florida, though. So, like, as soon as I was born, we moved to Florida because my dad got a job over there.
Oh, okay.
So, we were there for a couple years, and then we moved to South Carolina for, like, a year or two, and then we moved back over here because whole field.
Okay.
I mean, I was mad, but fuck.
Yeah. Were you in elementary? Junior high?
Yeah, I was in elementary when
Okay.
we moved back, but it was, like, late elementary type shit.
Yeah, so like 5th grade, 6th grade, maybe?
Yeah, type shit.
Okay.
But really, I didn't really have no music. Like, music wasn't in the family. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really come from like, we didn't have no music background.
What did your dad do?
My dad, he did like construction, shit like that.
What about your mom?
My mom was just
A mom?
Yeah, she's.
Okay. You have any other siblings?
I have a little brother and twin sisters. I'm the oldest.
Oh, you're the oldest?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, my parents were strict on me though. I guess because
You're the oldest.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was just about to say I have my daughters, and I had to tell the oldest that the way she lives her life is far more like the burden she carries. It's a burden to be a big brother and a big sister.
Yeah.
Because whether you realize it or not, the little brothers and little sisters probably connect to you more than the parents.
Yeah.
Because you're around more and connect, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So your actions are like weighed far more than anybody else.
Yeah.
She hated it, man. She probably still hates it because I'll sit down with her and be like, well, you're the big sister. Like it has to, Did it feel like that?
Kinda.
Yeah.
It kind of did, yeah.
Like what's the age gap?
My brother is 19, so that's what like.
So just like 5 or 6.
Yeah. Like
It's still enough though, because my brother was 6 years older than me, and I was still like a little kid to him.
Yeah.
When you get older, you'll realize that it ain't shit. But when you're 17 and you have a 12-year-old little brother, you're like, nah, man,
Yeah. My little sisters, they're 15.
Okay.
So, and they have it easy. They got it made, bro. So,
They don't have to lift a finger.
Yeah, nah, facts. They didn't. Yeah.
It's a simpler life for them, or what?
Yeah, they just got it. They just got it made. I guess.
Did
they're the youngest? I don't know.
I gotcha. Did you grow up with any normal hardships, like most people? Well, some people. Well, the fact that you have 2 parents is a hardship. Some people, that didn't have to go. So anything like that, man. Anything crazy that you had to overcome, or anything that. Was it a normal, dysfunctional family? I like to say.
Nah, it was pretty normal. We just moved a lot. We just moved around a lot, so it was kind of hard to, I guess you could say, adapt.
Okay.
But we just moved a lot.
So even the several times you moved when you were young, when you got here, did you guys move places as well, like when in the city?
Yeah, like when we moved to Odessa, we moved in a small little RV.
Oh, okay.
It was me, my mom, my dad. It was like 4 or 5 of us living in the little RV.
Wow.
It was outside. But then, my dad got a better paying job, moved to the west of Odessa, and we've been there ever since.
Okay.
So
when did music even become something that? What schools did you go to in Odessa?
I don't know if you heard of elementary. I went to Cameron. I don't know if you.
Okay,
heard.
no, I'm not
Ector,
familiar with Odessa.
Ector.
Yep, Ector Junior High for sure.
Yeah, and I went to OHS.
You got any stories about Ector Junior High? Ector Junior High is nuts, man.
Nah, it was crazy. I remember one time. I think it
It
was
is nuts.
the last day of freshman year. You know them Uncrustable peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
Yep.
Bro, we used to throw them.
Yes.
In school, bro. It was crazy.
You had to have a little fun. I know, like Odessa High used to have like a day where they were everybody would be drinking outside,
Oh, for
and
real?
it was just like beer cans and everything in the parking lot at the end of the day or some weird thing. But
Yeah.
I used to speak in schools, man, so I've heard a lot of things. There's a lot that goes on in junior high that, as a parent, we should be concerned.
I remember one time they smoked out the restroom. I remember
Yeah.
Pops pulled up.
Oh, man.
Like, it was crazy.
I bet they felt really good though. It was probably a really good high.
Oh, for sure. I bet, but yeah, it was crazy.
And then where'd you go to high school? You said
OHS.
OHS. Okay.
OHS wasn't too bad. It was cool. I played basketball.
Okay.
I played basketball growing up, so I
Gotcha.
played that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That teaches. It's good to highlight that, man. Because when did you go? When did you start basketball?
I started in 5th grade.
Okay. All the way up. How long did you play?
My senior year.
Oh, damn. Yeah, sweet,
I
man.
really wanted to play college ball. I had like a couple offers here and there, nothing crazy, but you know.
I gotcha.
I really wanted to play, but it didn't work out.
So when in this did music, you know, what kind of music were you listening to in junior high? First off.
Junior high, I was listening to a lot of Drake.
Okay.
That was my shit. Drake, Lil Wayne, Future, Thug. That's who I kind of like grew up listening to.
I gotcha.
But really, music didn't kick in till like my senior year.
Okay.
I seen this video of what video was it? It was on YouTube. It was a Travis Scott and Metro Boomin video in the studio, and they were making this song, and it just looked loud, like they were having fun. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, bro, I could do that. So like, I was like, I could do that, bro. I could do that.
See, that's
Bro,
wild.
I was like, I could do that.
That
So
takes.
I downloaded GarageBand on my phone.
Oh man, see, that's even more wild.
You know what I'm saying? I downloaded GarageBand on my phone. And I started making beats on my phone.
Damn.
Yeah, like my homeboys could tell you, like I used to send them like these whack ass beats I used to make on my phone.
Get on this.
I just made this on my phone in class, bro. Like, look, and that was really
The irony of Metro Boomin.
yeah. He's a goat.
That's wild, man.
Him and you know who Wheezy is? Wheezy out of here.
Nah, man, I don't. No.
They're like my 2 favorite producers.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, man, I used to just do that in class. Instead of doing my work, I'd just be on my phone making beats.
So you saw that and it became you know something
That's really,
you know.
I didn't think I was gonna do this for real.
What how'd you hear about GarageBand? How'd you even say let me go to GarageBand?
I mean, cause I used to have like a Mac PC. I don't like what is
Okay.
it? iMac?
Yeah.
And they had GarageBand.
Okay, so you kind of
Set up.
saw that was music.
Yeah,
you could
yeah,
do
I used to
music.
always fuck around with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I seen that, I was like, man, I could do that.
Was there any of your friends around you doing anything?
Like music wise?
Yeah. Because as many guests as I've had, I've realized that around 12, 13, 14, 15, a lot of you are doing as much as you can, like whether it's recording on GarageBand and uploading it, things like that. So did you have anybody else around you that was rapping? Or
Yeah, I had some homeboys that would just rap, but they weren't like serious about it. You
Okay,
they
yeah.
just record just for the fuck of it.
I gotcha.
But
So you got on GarageBand, started making some beats, showing it off to everybody. Did you show your teachers?
nah,
Any
I didn't show my
teachers?
teachers.
Okay.
They probably would have just laughed at me or something.
Okay,
I
nah,
didn't
it's.
show 'em.
I was gonna see if there was a story where you were like and showing them and they said something and then now you could go back.
That would have been a lit story. To tell.
Hell yeah, man. But imagine the friends you were telling or any random person that you may not remember.
Yeah, nah, we were just having this convo the other day actually. When one of my homeboys that I would show my beats to, we were talking and he was like, man, it's crazy. Like, you used to send me your beats like,
Oh
you
man,
were making
see.
like on the phone. Now you're like, you know what I'm saying, like producing all these songs. So it's kind of crazy to think about like where I started to like where it is now. I didn't think it was gonna be like this, but
Does it feel real? Like, did you expect a carpet to be rolled out and more lights and the paparazzi to be following you? Nah,
nah, I didn't.
jokingly, but you know,
Yeah.
did you expect more in a sense?
I didn't.
Okay.
Just because, you know, where we're from, you know.
Yeah, it's
we
just
don't
kind
really
of.
see a lot of stuff like that.
That's true, man.
And then, I mean, Platt, you know, and Platt at the time was going crazy.
So
So
it wasn't
bad.
so far fetched.
Yeah, it wasn't so
Gotcha.
far, but, you know, at the same time, I was like, come on, bro. Like, I'm just making beats. Like, I didn't think it was going to be anything crazy. But,
Did you know about Platt when you were in high school?
yeah, I did.
Okay.
I think around that time is when he produced that song, what is it called, with Block Boy and TK.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
alright.
up to it.
Yeah, he produced that song. I think it just went gold.
God damn.
Yeah, bro, Platt's going crazy. But
Damn.
that time is when he was doing that, and I think he did for something for like Rick Ross or something.
Okay.
So I was like, damn, bro, like that's crazy. Like,
I'm gonna get this.
yeah, like I'm gonna get it for sure.
Hell yeah.
I was looking up to Platt, and I didn't even know him type shit.
That's wild, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So your first beats, man, when was it that you were when was it that somebody rapped on your beat? Or what? Go ahead.
All right, crazy story. what happened? All right, so I graduated high school. I was still making beats on my phone,
Okay.
but I had got into like this relationship, serious relationship, and I stopped doing it for like a year, just because people.
No, I know.
People tend to get like comfortable, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck it.
Nah, man, you got a girlfriend. That's what it was, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what it was, yeah.
Yeah, for real.
So I was like, fuck it. Like, I ain't doing this no more. So I stopped doing it for like a year.
I got you,
know.
girl.
But then, shit happens. And
I feel you, man.
what happened? So we broke up or whatever, and I got a job. I started working with my dad.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it again. So I saved up for a laptop, which was a MacBook. I bought that. And then I downloaded the program, FL Studio. I don't know if you heard of it.
Nah, man.
It's
probably one of many, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure.
How'd you choose that one?
It's just the one that everyone
Came up. Okay, everybody was okay.
Plus, I was watching like YouTube tutorials, and they were all using that program.
Oh, I gotcha.
So, yeah, I'm gonna just use that one. But downloaded the program, was watching like hella YouTube videos, blah blah blah, and then I don't know if you've met TTM.
Yeah, Beats. Yeah.
I had met him, and we just locked in, bro. Like we was just like,
Which he was already.
Yeah, he was already making beats.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So me and him locked in. And we were just like at the crib making beats like every day.
But where'd you link up with him? How or what? What was
so you remember
Connect
Clubhouse?
the dots? Yeah, the app Clubhouse.
Yeah. App Clubhouse. So Mel,
it's still live on there. But
is it really? I ain't been on there in like 2 years.
me neither, but
I heard it.
LA and shit like that, they're all over it.
Oh, really?
Anyway, yeah.
I heard a lot of people be capping on there. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
That's why it's live.
Yeah. For sure. But so Mel actually he kind of introduced me to everybody. He put me in this little Clubhouse.
Okay, group. Yep.
And it was me, Mel. I think Bands was on there. TTM was on there, and a whole bunch of other folks that did.
I gotcha.
And that's kind of how I met everybody.
This was after high school, after the breakup. You bought the laptop.
Bought the laptop.
Okay, so things were already moving.
Yeah, for sure.
I like to say that. I think it was your email where I said about connecting the dots, because sometimes the very act of being in motion will produce those things that you're going after.
Yeah.
But if you're not in motion, sometimes those opportunities, you won't even see them because you ain't in motion, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
That's interesting. So he put you live on Clubhouse or what? Made you introduce yourself or what?
Yeah. So it
Okay.
was pretty much that, and then I knew he made beats, so I DM'd him like personally. I was like, "Yo, bro, like, I'm trying to lock in, blah blah blah." So after that, we just locked in at the crib, just made beats like every day, and then that's really how I just got started. Really.
What about your normal life? Do you have a normal life?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I still
So
have a job.
this was in your spare time or whatever time you could find type
Go
shit.
to work, get off work, and then just go make beats.
Okay. Because I know you're only 23, but do you have kids?
No.
Okay.
Hell no.
You have a girlfriend now?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Let's make sure he don't fall off, people. The team, keep him focused. No, I'm just kidding, man. So you linked up with them. You started making beats.
Mm-hmm.
You still haven't had anybody rap on your beat?
Nah, not yet.
So this was still because
like.
Let me ask this with that is because as a producer, are you wanting somebody to be on the beat, or is it more about just having the beat?
I didn't and I didn't. I mean, I did and I didn't. Just because at the time I really wasn't that good. So I didn't want to just send it to somebody and be like, okay, bro, like hop on this.
Sure. No, but even now when you make a beat, is it about putting an artist on it, or is it, there's
times when I like, cause like now they'll ask me like, I need you to make beats for me.
I gotcha.
But there's times, like I just make beats just for myself.
Okay.
That no one else can like hop on. I just make beats just for
And you got them?
Yeah.
I gotcha.
You know
Damn.
So
that's fire.
Yeah, but like back then, like when I first started, like I didn't really want nobody to hop on
Okay.
until I knew like, okay, like this is rappable.
Did you think you were gonna hop on the beat?
I mean, nah, hell no.
Nah, okay, so you knew I'm a producer. I'm not gonna.
I ain't gonna.
Okay.
Rap. I mean, there's times when I'm gonna make a beat and I'm like freestyle.
Probably gonna, yeah.
Funny shit, but nah, hell no. I knew I wasn't gonna be a rapper.
Okay.
I just didn't have it.
So what's the feedback you're getting from everybody, Mel and them around you when you're when you look back now at it? Were they being graceful?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
That's fire, man. And look at what we got.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. They were really supportive though. Like,
So this was what, 2020, 2019?
it was during, what was it? No, it was 2020. I think it was during the COVID, not after COVID. I think.
So either 2021 probably.
Were you when we had like that ice storm? That's when I really locked in for real.
That was January 2021.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that was it.
Hell yeah.
I remember because he would come pick me up, and then we would go to the crib.
Damn. So it's still fresh, man.
Yeah, I'm
And-
not really.
And you have a platinum record, like, so so that happened within like a year and a half. Then,
Yeah, you can say that.
god damn.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, let's dig into that, man. Okay, so
Like people don't. It was hard work though. Like it was long nights, early mornings. I remember like even to this day, like I'd wake up for work. What was it, like 6, 7 a.m. Go to work, get off like 5, 6, go straight to the studio.
yeah,
Till like 12, 1 in the morning, do it all over again. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man.
it was just long nights, early mornings. But
What kind of jobs you have? You don't mind me asking?
oil field.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Railroad.
that's all you gotta say, man.
Yeah, facts.
Is it? I know we're going a quick tangent. I'm interrupting, man. Is it something you're trying to work yourself out of, or have you worked yourself out of it?
Nah, not yet.
Okay. Is it something you're trying to work yourself out of?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Do you now, did you before and do you now see this as a viable way to exit?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay. Because at this level, is it safe to say that you've experienced some type of monetary gain? Like meaning you've gotten paid a little bit?
Oh yeah.
Is it safe to say that?
Yeah.
Okay. Was that what you were expecting?
In the beginning, no.
No, the amount that you've gained and garnered by doing this, is it what you expected or is it more or less?
It's more really.
Yeah, so you're kind of taken aback?
Yeah.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, like I didn't think it was.
You feel really good about it then?
I do. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Especially like in the time span from when I first started to now, you know, because there's producers out there that I've met that have been doing this for like, what, like 5, 10 years, and they barely even have like a record out.
Bro, that's what I was gonna say. Like, damn.
I'm really, I'm blessed, really. Like I can only thank God for real.
Yeah, there's no other way. You were the only one in the sense that it could happen to. That's how I see it. If that makes sense. So, because some people will kind of be ashamed of their favor.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel you.
So that's one thing that I kind of lightly want to highlight within In the Loop is that I see that some people have favor. I don't know how else to explain it, and it's not something that you can change. It's something that's just happening that you're getting in the flow of, and God's just like this. I feel like, you know.
Yeah.
And I think it's important, man, because I'll kind of maybe I'll assume is, is your family religious? Your parents go to church? You guys go to, you know?
My mom is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you go through that as a kid?
I did.
Like, okay.
did.
What is it like for you today? Is it still so religious, or is it more of a foundation?
I mean, you know, there's times where I'll go to church and stuff, but it's not as, I don't go as much as I did, you know, when I was a kid or growing up. But it was hard back then, though. Like, I couldn't do certain stuff because, you know, my mom's so religious, so she didn't want me being around certain things. Even now, like.
Well, I was gonna say, even now, you posted a picture, and you're in I guess a studio, and there's hella people in it, and you said, and it's like got the caption is snakes.
Oh yeah.
So, I know that in any industry, some people want to put it exclusive to certain industries, but in any industry, there's snakes, and in order to get that at the top, if you've lived a little bit of a life, you realize that the people at the top, sometimes they got there by doing certain things that you may not consider.
Yeah.
So you're either going to do one or two things, you know, you're either going to adapt or you're going to walk back home.
Yeah, for sure.
But having a religious background, you know, I wanted to ask you, then when you've showed up in these spaces, have you had to, not that you probably admit live on whatever, but, you know, compromising your values, man? Like if you have a value system and you go into these spaces, you're definitely going to be like, nah, I'm not with that, or I'm not with that. But do you still use it as a foundation on how to navigate life as a producer?
Yeah, for sure. You know, I mean, the only reason I put the snakes when I posted that picture is because that studio, they call it the snake pit.
Oh yeah, I think that's what it said, snake pit.
Yeah. But
you can kind of get those vibes by the picture.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
It's like, damn, you better be ready, boy. Like,
So, but like growing up, I mean, I guess you could say religious. It taught me a lot. You know, it kind of taught me how to, like, how do I say this? It's like I read people's energy.
yeah, exactly, man.
You know what I mean? So it's like it helped me a lot.
Yeah, the Bible says to be shrewd as vipers and soft as doves, type shit.
Yeah.
You know, and I can.
I didn't
No, go ahead, man.
But it kind of taught me to be more like grateful with like everything. You know what I'm saying?
I gotcha.
Just being like religious, stuff like that. Just made me be more grateful.
Yeah, like more present.
Yeah.
More
in the moment.
Yeah, man. Have you found yourself in places that you never imagined?
Yeah.
On a good in a good way, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, and name, what are those things, man? Because you've had to have traveled a little bit,
Man,
being a producer, right?
I remember
The level that you are.
Shit, really, just past January, I went out to LA because we were having like this YSL party, and man, that was crazy. I met.
Was that before you went platinum?
Well,
Because you
I
tweeted, or you haven't gone?
What was that? Go ahead.
I was gonna say because you tweeted that you were gonna go platinum in 2023, and then
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go platinum for sure.
yeah.
Where the song with B Slime, the album that dropped last year, I think it has over 9 million plays right now.
God.
I think it's about to go gold. So once that hits gold, I'll be gold, but I'm gonna go platinum for sure.
I gotcha.
That's the plan.
I gotcha. So you were up there in January, YSL, which we haven't even got to, but we'll get. I'll let you.
So January they had a YSL party, and everybody was there. You know, Lil Gotti was there, Wheezy, all of them.
Nah, I don't know, bro. You fill me in, baby. That's another level.
But afterwards, we went to the studio. It was me and Wheezy.
Okay.
And Gunna's DJ.
Okay.
It's Taurus. And we was all in the studio, and Pluto walked in, Future. He walked in the studio, and yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know how to grasp, like.
Yeah, man, not me either.
But you know, what do you do with that?
I mean,
Versus be grateful, you know.
I want to say I was starstruck, but I was tripping. I was in there like, damn, bro, like
Oh shit.
I grew up listening to him, and I'm in the room with him.
Let me ask you this: does someone like that, when he walked in the room, was the energy different?
Yeah, for sure. Like you could.
You
tell,
know what I'm
like,
saying?
Yeah.
Bet.
You could tell like the energy was like all eyes were on him.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
Future. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, that's fire. I asked that because, excuse me. Again, man, I've said it on several episodes, but I honestly feel like that with you guys.
Yeah.
So it's like what I was telling you before, like, man, how do I appreciate this guy? Like, I really want to, you know? Because when you walked in the studio the first time, like, we just kind of quickly interacted, was over there at Miggs, but that's how I felt.
Yeah.
What you're talking about when you walked in, I was like, oh, this dude's energy. I was like, okay, I'll probably figure out who he is later or something like that. And then it was like 2 days later, you know, so I knew this is divine, you know, by the way, this interview. So, but I get that from you too, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So, were you able to meet him, shake his hand, say what's up, shit like
We got
that?
a song together.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That,
I don't know if it's gonna drop, but
oh, yeah, okay.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So, when you say that, you mean you were playing the beat, he picked up the beat, or what?
So before he pulled up, me and bro Taurus was making a beat and stuff like that. So we
Okay.
ended up playing the beat.
He just picked it.
He picked it and hopped on.
That's just so. Do you right then and there get the lawyers lined up?
Not yet,
Nah,
not
you
yet.
know what I'm saying?
Not yet.
All right.
Until I know for a fact. Not until I get the paperwork.
I got you. Okay,
That's when I can get all my team involved.
I feel you. From well, and then we'll get up to the story. At that point, do you know, because I kind of see how stuff is being worked. Do you say that's cool, Future? I appreciate it, but I need a deposit.
Nah.
Okay.
I didn't even say nothing to him, bro. I mean,
He just says, "I want that beat."
he just wants
and
the
then
beat and he just records on it.
okay.
There's like no money involved in.
Oh, I got you. Oh, so right then and there, he recorded on it.
Yeah. Like, I
Holy
was in the
shit.
room, like,
Oh shit.
Yeah. It was
Oh,
crazy.
that's wild.
Yeah,
Okay.
but like there's no money involved until like this song is actually gonna drop when you get the paperwork.
And then all the paperwork.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's when you get your advance and your royalties.
And I'm guessing that's normal in the space.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like South by Southwest, OTB Fastlane. You know who that is? OTB.
No, I'm going blank.
Well, he's an artist out of Houston. I think Javi actually has a
Oh,
song.
the one. Yeah, Javi's got a feature with. I was
Yeah.
like, why do I know that name?
Yeah. Me and him were in the studio. We did like 1 or 2 songs.
Damn.
I met Money Man.
Don't know who that is. Sorry.
Money Man in Houston as well. So I mean, they just record on it and then like
you
later on.
you probably definitely know more artists than the average person. Do you feel like you have to know artists and be quote unquote in the loop with up and coming artists, or
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
does it get overwhelming?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
I feel like that's the only way you could blow up as a producer. Is to work like ground up with the artist.
How do you keep a pulse on the up and coming artists?
Man, you just got
How do you know who's up and coming, and how do you know like who to reach out to?
just social media, really. Like,
Okay, is that how you keep up to,
yeah,
you know?
social
Okay.
media.
Because that was one of my questions is like from a producer standpoint, I call it leads. Like, how do you get a lead? How do you get somebody interested in purchasing a beat from you in the first off? And then when you do, you know, what's the process? So like right now, it sounds like early on, well, I don't know, early on, how did you get beats out there? How did you market your beats, or how did you get somebody on your first beat?
Man, the dude that hopped on my first beat, I want to say it was Jaden.
Oh shit.
Or Miggs, yeah.
No way,
I
man.
don't really remember, but it was one of them for sure.
It's been at least what, 2 years ago? At least, right? 3. Yeah,
I
because
would
I've
say
been hearing
2 years.
your tag at least in 2020 for sure. I was hearing it.
Nah, I don't think I even had that tag in 2020.
Are you sure?
I had like a janky ass tag from when I first started.
Maybe it's 2021.
Yeah, that's.
But I know at least 2 years. Oh yeah, that'd be 2 years. 2021.
Oh shit. God damn.
Yeah, it's 2023, bro.
Bro, nah, that's crazy.
Damn.
But damn, that shit really just fucked me up. Fuck it. But
Yep.
yeah, Jaden and Miggs were the first ones to hop on my
Okay.
beat. And then really, I didn't even like charge them, bro.
Did you have a tag then, or did the tag come
Yeah,
later?
I did.
Okay.
I had a tag, but it was
That's what you're talking about.
whack.
What was it? Come on, man. Is there something we can go pull it up on?
Yeah, there is. It's actually on Cass's. It was like a little 2-song EP he dropped.
Oh, okay.
I think it was the second song. It was my.
It's
own.
on there. All right.
It's actually Cass saying the tag, but I just didn't. It didn't really.
Oh, I
fit.
got you. I got you.
But
Which did you have anything to do with On Me?
yeah, I did that.
Okay.
I just didn't have the tag on it.
Gotcha. Okay.
I did that beat. But yeah, like at first I didn't charge bands or Miggs for anything just because I just wanted to get my name out there.
Sure. But they were the first ones.
Yeah, they were the
Okay.
first one for sure. Yeah.
How was that process? Where were you guys where they heard it and picked it up?
So Jaden, I met him. We were out having drinks.
Okay.
I had already knew about him. Like he been like making music.
Yeah, for real.
And he was hard, and like I DM'd him like before I was even doing music. I DM'd him like, bro, you hard, like
Oh, that's dope.
you know. So like when I started making music, we were out, and I went up to him and I was like, bro, like you hard, like we gotta work. So we went back to his whip, and he showed me like all his unreleased songs. Like, you hard, like that's hard. I
Yeah.
had beats on my phone, so I played him some beats, and he was like, oh, you hard. And that's
Oh,
that
man.
song. I don't know if you heard it, Testimonies.
No, I don't think I've heard it, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was the first song we ever did that like was out. So that's really how it came about.
Was that on a DSP that go on all platforms?
Yeah.
Okay,
it
bet.
it was on a first project.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, for sure.
How did you feel, man, hearing him on the beat and then hearing the final mix and mastered version?
It
And
was kind of crazy. Like I didn't think it was gonna. I never thought anyone was gonna hop on my beat.
yeah.
Like at first I was just doing it for fun, you know. Like I was just
Because-
doing it as a hobby.
Did you formally go and learn music, or did you just literally download GarageBand and the noises that were on there is what you were fucking with?
That's just what.
That's what you've rocked with since. Like since then, have you gone and studied?
Oh yeah. For
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, like once I got my laptop and like the actual program.
Yeah.
That's when I learned.
Put a little bit more into.
Yeah, like the music theory and
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
shit like that. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I talked about that with Miggs in 2020 on his first interview. That's what I was asking, because some people, what do they call them? Like they learn by ear. They don't really need to take any school.
Yeah,
They,
yeah.
You know, I don't know if you were one of those
Oh yeah, no.
savants.
Hell no.
So they copped that beat, and then what?
You talking about Jaden?
Yeah.
Nah, he didn't even copy it. I didn't charge him for nothing. I just
Okay.
We just
You just
worked.
got on it, put it
After
on.
that, we just locked in. We did like 5 more songs. I think I got like 4 on his first project that I did, and then we just been locked in after that. I ain't charging for nothing.
When did you recognize that you had a sound that you could sell?
I want to say when folks started hitting me up randomly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like they were just hitting me up talking about, bro, send me beats, send me beats, send me beats. And at the time, I'm just like, damn, bro, like that's kind of like I was kind of overwhelmed for real.
Okay.
'Cause, I never thought people were gonna ask me to send them beats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's when I kind of knew, like, okay, like I could actually do something with this.
Did you think at that time, did you think of the business aspect of it? Like when people were asking, hey, you know, because I've heard at least, like there's this viral video of this producer going up to Mac Miller and saying, you stole my fucking beat, you know,
Yeah, no, that's
da da da. So it's like, when I was getting ready for this interview, I'm thinking as a producer, I'm like, how much paperwork is involved, you know, or has to be involved, or has he experienced it? That's why I asked when Future says I want that beat. It's like, bro, where's the deposit, you know?
Yeah.
But it sounds like it's normal though, I guess, you know?
Yeah, it really just depends, because with independent artists, they have the choice to pay you or not. Whether it's like, if it's from a label, like they got to pay you or else you can sue them.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
But what are you gonna do to an individual?
Like
I guess.
Independent artists, you could take the song down. Like if they don't pay, you can be like, all right, bro, if you ain't gonna pay, I could just take it down.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I say the paperwork side just because, like, if that does happen, how do you prove? Like, if you have to send a cease and desist, you know, how do you prove it without proper paperwork? Blah blah blah. You know, but if somebody did that to you, would you take it down? Would
Nah.
you? Yeah, you'd probably just leave it. Like, hell yeah, I made that beat. I expected it to go hard.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I expected somebody to pick it up. That was one of my questions. Was, have you ever had anybody quote unquote steal a beat?
It actually happened today. It's crazy to say
Probably
that,
because I was thinking about it. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Like literally, someone tagged me in the comments, and it was somebody rapping. Like you could hear the tag.
Oh
And I was like,
man,
bro, I've never sent this guy beat, so I don't know how he got a beat. It's actually
was it from here?
Nah, I don't
okay.
know where he's from. Like,
Oh wow, man.
I
Okay.
DM'd him and I was like, bro, where'd you get my beat?
Did you get a response?
Nah, he hasn't responded.
Oh yeah.
I probably won't even get a response.
Nah, because do you lease beats?
Nah,
Okay. Why not?
I just sell mine exclusively.
Okay. What does an exclusive Miggs beat
so
go for?
At least,
No, I kind of know the difference,
you know the
but
difference?
yeah.
Okay, exclusive. I want at least a rec
Okay.
minimum. Or really, I like to work with artist budgets.
Yeah. So
Well,
it's just.
So, but minimum, I want at least a rec.
No, I know what you mean. It's like the basic,
Yeah,
but you
yeah,
can
yeah.
negotiate. Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
Stuff. What did it start off at?
Man, I remember my first beat.
What was
I
the-
ever
yeah.
sold. It was like $20.
Hell yeah.
You know, it was like $20, and I was happy as hell.
I was about to say, how that years back.
I just made $20. I just remember showing my mom.
I'm gonna do this again.
Yeah, for real. I just remember showing my mom. I was like, Mom, I just made $20 off of music. And it's crazy because like my parents, they were like, even to this day, they be tripping sometimes. But yeah,
Like,
they-
because of the career path you're taking, or what?
Nah, they just because they're like, how do I say this? They're just really like Mexican parents.
Oh yeah, no,
You
yeah,
know?
exactly.
So they're used to like the hard work, the labor. Like they grew up like working like in the field type shit.
Okay,
So like me doing music, they don't think it's gonna work.
they don't
Like,
get it.
They don't understand, you know. So
They don't see the value exchange,
Yeah,
which is
facts.
understandable.
yeah, like I understood like where they're coming
Yeah.
from until like I actually got paid like a decent amount. And I remember showing them, they were like, "Oh, okay, like this might actually work."
Yeah, I was gonna say, yo, we got Leo TTM beats in there. Hell yeah, Nemo. Oh, that's a Miggs out there. Showing them that first big check or whatever.
Yeah.
How was that, man? And what was their like literal response?
They were like, "Man, what they
Stop lying. Just kidding.
give me this?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "You tripping?"
Go take it back, mijo.
Yeah. Nah, for real though. They were tripping.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I wanted, in a sense, to do In the Loop, man, because when I went into these schools and I asked what students wanted to do, the number one response was quote-unquote YouTuber, which I knew that was like the only term that they could use to describe being, in a sense, like a creator in this space, an influencer, because it can look like so many things. Like the fact that maybe you're gonna do more is correlated with the fact that there are more people that wanting to rap.
Yeah.
Or wanting, to create music, which helps you out as a producer in a sense to sell more beats. So if there's hope that this is a viable option for a lifestyle, then more people are gonna, want to do it.
Yeah,
so
sure, yeah.
It's like, hey, this is possible. Keep doing it.
Sometimes, like when I signed, I had tweeted about it, and I had like a lot of folks just tell me like from the city, like, man, bro, like you inspire me to want to make beats.
Yeah.
Like that. And that was kind of cool, like to see.
Like, so now you're like what Platt was to you to other people.
I feel like.
How did YSL come up, man? How does that even happen?
YSL.
How you get even in the room, the conversations?
Basically, my manager, my boy Mills, he's a YSL A&R.
Okay.
So he used to do these beat battles on IG Live.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I remember I seen it, someone had sent it to me, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try it. And I think he charged me like $50, so I paid him $50, and it was like for 3 beats, and he played 3 beats, and at the time, I wouldn't say they were ass, but, they weren't good enough to win.
Okay.
So I didn't end up winning, and then he did another one. Didn't win that one either. Then he did the third one, and I remember I sent this one beat, bro. I think he had like a Rihanna sample in it, and he ended the live right after the beat. He texted me. He was like, yo, I'm about to get, who hopped on it? I think it was B-Slime and Yak Gotti. He's another YSL artist.
Okay.
He did the beat, and then I remember he sent me a video, and I was going crazy. I was like, yo, that's live. And then he texted me the next day talking about, oh, yeah, like, we want to sign you.
Oh, shit.
Or, like,
damn.
Yeah. Like, we want to sign
you. Oh, that's wild.
And so he sent me the paperwork, signed the paperwork, and it's been up since.
What year was that? When was that?
It was early 2022, I want to say. Late 2021, early 2022.
Okay, so about a year?
About a year, yeah.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
When you were looking at this paperwork, how did you feel, man?
Man, I ain't even gonna lie. I just said, fuck it.
You just signed it? Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't mean like looking at it like, to...
Oh, I mean, I felt,
I don't want to bring up any discord between you and them, man. I'm sure it's great. It's probably worked out great. I don't want to, try to insinuate anything. I just meant like the fact that you had legit paperwork in front of you that could move your career forward. How did that feel, man?
Man, it was crazy.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, that's why I signed right away.
I was like, man, literally like 5 minutes from getting the paperwork, I signed. But
so is it like athletes where it's like per year, or is it
so
like is it an actual employment contract?
It's a 2-year.
Okay.
Contract. No advance. I didn't get no. I think it's a little different producer agreements from artists.
Okay.
But no advance, 2 years. I keep 75%. My manager keeps 25%, which I wasn't tripping,
Hell no.
But yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, I was like, bet, fuck it, let's do it.
And this is on purchase beats, and then is there any residuals in a beat?
What you mean?
So like an artist could rack up the plays.
Yeah.
So there's a residual on it. They'll get a check.
Yeah.
Is there a residual for you on your beats? Oh shit.
Yeah. But it's
let's go, baby.
Yeah, no, for sure. But it's quarterly though.
It's a residual, baby.
Yeah,
Not many people can say that.
Yeah, actually, you just got paid.
So,
not too long ago.
God damn, it's literally we live out here in the oil field, right? It's like a well that you drilled 10 years ago that could pay for.
Yeah.
Literally infinitely, because as long as it keeps being played and new people keep finding it.
Yeah. Like I remember.
Hell yeah, man.
It was one of Lil Baby's producers. We were on the studio, and I just asked him. I was like, bro, what's your biggest like check for music? Bro, he said it was like 200, 300K.
Hell yeah.
But that's when I knew like, okay, like I need to go.
You're like, I need to go hard. Yeah, exactly.
I need to go hard, bro. Like I need to go crazy.
Oh man, yeah, I couldn't imagine that, man. It'd probably be like Nicki or somebody buying it, huh? Well, not somebody on that caliber, I guess.
Yeah.
Because again, I was talking. I forgot who I was talking with. It was another artist for sure, but I was talking about the ROI. Oh, because I was saying we used to hear back in the day. Again, like I remember clearly Missy Elliott. It was either 100,000 or 1 million on her video,
Damn.
So from my point, I'm like, well, what's the ROI on it?
Yeah.
So when an artist buys 200 grand beat, that's just the beat.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how do you make your money back on that? I don't know enough to even try to speculate, but
Yeah, it's a lot. But
it's interesting, you
It
know?
really is interesting, yeah.
Because does it take that type of beat to go, you know, to make a hit? And no, I would say,
one beat, bro.
yeah, exactly, right?
Me and TTM had this convo not too long ago. We were just in the car on some high shit, but we were just talking like, bro, it just takes one beat and your career is like up.
It's
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
it's
one beat
or
can change your life, like
or a good enough wave to eat off of for a
Yeah,
while.
for sure,
You
yeah.
know, again, sell a couple of those and you're good, and then the residuals on it or whatever.
yeah, for sure.
Cause is T-Pain a producer?
TTM?
No, the actual T-Pain.
Oh yeah, he is, yeah.
Right?
I think he made like all his songs, like he made all them beats.
Yeah, well, I was just saying, cause like for him, I want to imagine the residuals for him type shit as a producer, cause he was saying one year he had 17 number ones. The producer and being on the actual track, you know.
Boy, that's a check.
God damn, you can imagine?
That's crazy. Like
So when you got your first residual, how was that feeling?
it was good. Like I was
You're like, oh, this is real.
like, this is real for sure.
Damn,
I was tripping, bro. I was up.
that's fire, man. Did so are you operating as an individual, or did you have to go and set up a business and blah blah blah? You know,
Nah,
getting
nah,
paid. You know,
No, not yet. I'm still doing
so it's direct deposit straight to
Yeah.
your accounts type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's fire, man.
for sure.
Because how many people around you that's happening for?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Platt, TTM, I know he's got some shit going.
Yeah,
Not a
def.
lot, you know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
asked that definitely because I knew the answer. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's very few, man. Like,
That I know personally, you know.
yeah. Well, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
because I feel like at a certain point, your peers here in the next few years, it'll be a lot of you.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it'll be normal almost.
Yeah.
Because as long as you've been in it in the space, man, and you maybe because of your current route with YSL or the other artists you're working with, you may not be paying attention too much as a 432. But what is your opinion on the 432's talent, man,
Bro, like,
and what you've seen?
we have a lot of talent. Like me and EXO actually chopped it up
Oh hell yeah,
last night. I sent some beats last night.
bet.
So me and him, I know.
Let's go.
Yeah. Miggs, obviously. Jaden. Cass is hard.
Yeah, Kaz hard, bro.
Leo's hard.
Yeah, Leo was
Big
just
Boy,
on.
Eli. Like we got a lot of talent out here. It's just I feel like we just need to promote it more. Like
Yeah,
and drop and be like consistent. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be telling Miggs and Jaden that, like, bro, we gotta be more consistent. Like we gotta
well,
drop.
let me ask, because you named all those people, so that means all of y'all are, you know, sometimes in the same circles. Then is why do you think it's not more of that?
Like what, consistency?
Yeah, you know, like why do you know, the fact that you're actually having the conversation means the fact that something's missing, right?
Yeah,
Because you're
for sure.
saying it, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think it is? Because you know that, especially each of those persons that you just mentioned,
Yeah.
y'all are
like-
talented as fuck, man.
I be telling like, bro,
Shit.
really, like, I need to
Nah,
drop
for
more.
real.
I think it's because they just,
It's insane, man.
yeah, man. It's
This
crazy.
is like a little LA for me. Like, I'm like, damn,
It's a lot of.
it's a
talent.
lot, man.
It really is.
And it may just need, you know, people in a sense like you and I in not in the direct light, but in the background, kind of saying, hey, let's
Yeah.
do this. Like,
Like,
shit.
yo.
Yeah.
That's why I'm telling bands, like, when we drop this project, bro, like we going all in. Like,
Definitely,
we
man.
doing promo, we doing blogs, we doing all that. Like,
And I know you guys, and I don't want to, you know, as they say, step on toes or overreach my authority or anything like that. But tell me, man, from a producer standpoint in the space, how do you want, and also how are you understanding marketing and promoting in music today?
man, it's important, bro. Like, you got people.
And then the ways of going about it.
You know the way I see it is, bro, you got 15, 16-year-olds blowing up on TikTok like crazy. Like, bro, why are we not doing that?
No, for real,
Like,
man.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just little shit like that that could take it to the next level.
So with that, I feel like then there probably is a hesitancy to show up
Yeah.
because it's like public speaking.
Yeah.
So I feel like the reason younger kids, whatever you want to call it, 15, 16-year-olds, are utilizing these apps like so quote unquote flawlessly is because they don't know any different.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So they don't see it as a separation from them. So doing this is natural.
Yeah.
But for you guys, even for me, this is not natural.
Yeah. Nah, for
So
sure,
it's
yeah.
like having to work up the nerve to be able to do this, to be able to show up, to be able to know that other people are watching. I'm in, put myself out there. So
Yeah.
like on the promotion tip, people can promote inside of the 432, but where the quote unquote, as they say, the rubber meets the road is when you promote it outside of here
Yeah.
and see what those people have to say.
Yeah.
But we have enough feedback. So I've had enough artists on here where their analytics are in the same cities.
Mm-hmm.
Like as a producer, can you see the analytics of where people are listening to your music, the beats? No. If like for Jaden, for Miggs, for Carla, for whoever else, if 5 or 10 of us know that our people in Dallas are listening to us, then I would promote in Dallas, if that makes sense,
Yeah.
or promote wherever the analytics are saying.
And I be telling them, bro, like, we got to travel more. Like, we got to move around. Like, meet people face to face. Like, show your face card. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, for real, man.
That's really important, too.
I think taking it back to that, I was watching an interview with, I don't think it was Lil Flip. I can't remember who it was. But they were talking about the experience of, it was Sharp on No Jumper with Silk the Shocker. And Silk the Shocker was talking about the experience that he had going into a hood that was foreign to him, but being able to sell a CD.
Yeah.
He said because of that, he's referenced this particularly, but he said because of that, the dope boys fucked with him.
Yeah.
Because they were like, you crazy coming in this hood.
Yeah.
But we fuck with you, because you coming in this hood,
Yeah.
And I think you're right, man. I think the aspect of hand-to-hand
Yeah.
live experience is missing right now. And if you want to get ahead, I think the person who does do that will get ahead.
Yeah, for sure. Because I remember I'm big on my favorite rapper is Nipsey Hussle.
Oh, shit, man.
So
Hell yeah.
I seen an interview and he was talking about like when he was coming up, he would go out and pass CDs around, and he had like a pitch that I can't remember what his pitch was, but it was really important. Like, bro, we just gotta move around, meet new people, like, you know what I'm saying? Just show people, like, you gotta give people a reason to fuck with you.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
how do you think that would play out today, man? So let's
Like CDs?
hypothetically, what you're saying, we need to travel more. So when you say that, what's the intent when you go to travel then? What would you do?
just network, bro. Like,
Okay.
me as a producer, like,
You tap in with other producers, shit like that.
and,
Okay.
Sometimes, like, I would go. This has worked for me a couple times. I would go to the studio. Like, let's say I go to Atlanta, and I book a studio session for myself just to cook up. I'd leave the door open on purpose so people that would walk by could hear my beats.
I dig it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
There's been a couple times where people would walk in and be like, "Bro, you hard. Like, let's tap in." You know what I'm saying? And it's just shit like that.
Yeah, man, you get it. Give him a little taste, man.
Yeah, for sure. But,
How does a producer in today's world with social media and online, how do you sell your beats today, man? How do you market it besides on your own team? Like, are you allowed to sell beats outside of YSL?
yeah.
Okay, so you're not exclusive in a sense.
No.
Okay.
You could do YouTube.
Okay.
Run ads through YouTube, or you could have like a Beat Stars. It's called a Beat Stars, where you put all your beats,
And you lease them, right?
release them,
Okay.
or you sell them exclusively. Like, make your own little contract. You could do that.
Okay. Oh yeah, because I'm sure with AI, there's all these templates and programs and
Yeah.
apps that
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
it easier for a producer to upload and blah blah blah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it like when you lease a beat? Have you ever leased? You said no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
My first beat was a lease.
Okay. So what does that mean?
A lease is like
They
basically-
pay a monthly fee?
Nah. So like, it's different. Like, you create your own little like contract, I guess you say. So like, let's say you lease a beat for like $50. I think it's after 100,000 plays, he's got to rebuy it again. Like he's got to release.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
You know
I
what
can
I'm
see
saying?
that because if you have a viral track, then in a sense, it's like you selling $1,000 beat.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just over time
Yeah.
type shit. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. So
That's interesting.
and plus not only that, but you could sell
Wonder who
that
came up
same
with that.
beat to another
somebody else.
You know, that's why I tell these artists like, man, just go ahead and get the exclusive, man.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
way you could keep that beat. Cause what if like you buy the same beat and the other dudes blows up? You know what I'm saying? Then you're stuck. You're like, damn, bro. Like, nah, I can't even use this.
Yeah, no, for sure, man.
So
But it still seems like people are going that route.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people I've had on even here, man, just go to YouTube.
Yeah, most people don't even pay.
They don't even
pay. They just use the YouTube.
What's your opinion on that, man? Are they hurting themselves or does it matter?
It is hurting themselves. I ain't even gonna lie.
Okay.
Cause let's say he just downloads the beat off YouTube and it blows up. That producer could take that song down if he wants to, just because he didn't pay.
That's probably happened a few times.
Not only
I'm
that,
sure.
I mean, it's kind of unfair, to be honest. Like, we all want to get paid, bro. Just how you want to get paid off your music, we want to get paid too.
No, that's a very good point. That's what I was asking was like, is that kind of stealing a beat?
Yeah, for sure.
Damn.
Yeah, we copyright that for sure.
Yeah. Because I don't even know, how are they even getting these beats? Meaning, so a producer uploads a beat.
Yeah.
And this person just grabs it from there type shit, right? That's what's happening. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, man, you see a lot of that
Yeah, you see a lot of that, man.
for sure.
And I can see from your, producer standpoint, like, damn, at least throw me $1, bro. Or something.
Bro,
Throw me
we all
something.
tryna eat, bro.
$5
We all
something.
got bills, bro. Like, we all
Shit,
trying
man.
to pay, man. People be tripping.
On that note, man, what kind of stories you got with just money stories, man, with either artists not wanting to pay or artists throwing a fit because of what you're asking? You got some horror stories?
Bro, yeah, I got a lot. I remember one time this artist hit me up out of nowhere talking about, man, I want an exclusive. So I was like, all right. But I was like, you got to pay me first, though. Like,
Oh, okay, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I ended up sending the beat, that's where I fucked up. But I sent the beat. He dropped the song, and I DM'd him. I was like, bro, like, you got to pay me before you drop it. Block me.
Nah.
Oh, I was mad. So I
Shit.
took the song down, and then there was this other time where they just don't want to pay, bro. Or they're just telling me like, oh, bro, I'll just send the money next Friday when I get
Oh,
paid.
yeah.
It's just shit like that.
Got it, man.
Yeah, it's annoying. But
So, what's the lesson you learned from that?
not to send the beat till they pay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, at this point, at your level, I'm sure you probably have just people around you in general saying, "I don't send that without any money or whatever."
Yeah, like my manager would tell me.
Yeah. Do people go through your manager or do they go through you? Like when somebody comes to you, do you revert them back to your manager
Yeah.
to negotiate and type shit? Okay.
Especially if they're signed to a label, for sure. I got to talk to my manager.
Okay. Oh, that's it. That is different. Let's go there real quick. You know, how many times do you get somebody in your DM from an actual record label?
There's been a couple times
Yeah.
where they would DM me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like when the Ain't Falling Off song dropped. I had what's his name? I can't remember his name. But he signed to a label and he DM'd me talking about same beats.
Oh shit.
So I sent him some, and then I told him to talk to my manager about the business, or his management team talk to my management team, shit like that.
From a business standpoint, again, this is me. Again, I'm an outsider, man. I just want to remind people. And then let me know if you got to use the restroom, man. I can play one of these tracks while we go take the restroom or something, restroom break. But I'm an outsider looking in, so and I see like a beat or a track as a product, right?
Yeah.
This is why I'm like intrigued that even at that level, it would be off of somebody's word, like Future saying, "Let me have that,"
Yeah.
But from the business standpoint, how often is the artist, I guess, understanding that this is a transaction? It's not like you doing me a favor.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause that feels like,
it's business.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you get that a lot? Like people distorting that line of like, man, just give it to me, man.
Yeah,
Just,
there's times where people would tell me like, bro, I thought we were locked in. Like,
oh yeah,
man. I
man.
mean, like, come on, bro. Like, you gotta show me you're serious. Like,
Definitely.
how bad do you really want this, bro? You can't even pay for a beat, bro. Like, come on now.
Because like when that artist you said sent you a DM and said send beats, it's interesting that you're not naturally saying, yeah, hit my manager. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting that you just automatically send beats because I see it normal. Like EXO does it all the time, send beats, and I'm like, people are really sending him beats. Like, I get it, and as an artist, you're the star, so you're a little narcissistic. Like, bitch, I'm the prize. Send me my goddamn beats. Is what it feels like, you know. But and you're hearing it from you now. It doesn't feel like it's coming across like that. You're grateful to be able to send the beat. Is what it seems like.
The way I see it is, let's make the music first, and then we could talk business after. Like, we could talk the money after. Let's just make the music. Let's catch a vibe real quick.
I dig that, man.
You know
Okay, I see.
Later on, when you about to drop or something, then we could talk music. But let's just make the music first.
That's interesting, man. I'm just gonna say that's interesting. Yeah. It's not led with.
You don't want to burn the bridge while, like, when you first meet somebody. I feel like it's not really.
Yeah, because the price could be different based
saying.
off of. Yeah.
I don't really want to burn that bridge. Like, let's build a relationship real quick. You know, make some music, and then we could talk business later on.
That's it. Yeah, man. Because I had real quick, just to resonate with that, because I had it wrong, is I had someone early on wanting to like create another brand using this platform.
Yeah.
And then, and I led with business first, and saying no, we can do that, but it's gonna have a formal contract, and but there was no way to predict what it would look like or where it would go.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, then I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, it makes me think of that for whatever reason. Like, if I would have just ran with it and had that mindset and thought about it later, like, we could figure this out later. Like, check the vibes, like you're saying.
Yeah, for sure.
Then maybe it could have gone differently or something, but I don't know, man. But so I'm learning as you're saying that. I'm like, okay, I get it. I get it. Like, and it's scary. Like, and you probably know this, but now it's normal to you. But like you're saying, how many times you've handed something over and then not getting, paid for it or something like that. So it probably is kind of. Is it still kind of scary to do that? Like when Future walked in, you had to do that, or you're just like, yeah.
Yeah, nah, I ain't tripping.
I trust you.
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah, man. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I dig it, man. So, your first major artist to work with, who was that?
Doug.
Okay. Yeah, talk about that. Okay, so you got signed to YSL. Does it affect anything of what's going on right now?
Nah.
Are you being contacted?
What do you mean?
By law enforcement
No.
or anything to ask you any questions?
No.
Does it go through the whole label or is it just them? Like, because it's a real thing. It's live right now, man. It sucks.
Yeah, man. Free my guy.
Watching it. It sucks, man.
Especially like when everything happened, because last year was a big year for YSL.
Damn, I wonder if that's why.
Gunna had dropped his album and they beat The Weeknd's album on
Damn.
sales. Slime Season 2 I think it went gold or platinum, I can't remember. But it was just, bro, like the label was going crazy and then everything happened and then, everything just.
Did it put a halt? Of course, but
yeah, for sure.
Like it was definitely noticeable.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
So, do you guys have constant conversations about the state of YSL or no?
Nah.
Not really. We just kind of waiting.
We kind of just chilling.
So, is it in limbo or are there talks of? I hate to say it like this, but of like, what do they call it? I just went blank. But like, planning for the closing it. You know what I'm saying? Closing it down. Or no?
Nah.
No? Okay.
Nah, we gonna keep it going for sure.
I got you, man.
I mean, my manager keeps telling me that he gonna get out. Like, he's for sure he's gonna get out.
Yeah.
So we gonna keep it going. We gonna keep it pushing.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, man.
Yeah, especially Lil Keed. I don't know if you know who he is.
No, not like, no.
Yeah, but he signed to YSL too. But yeah, like he passed away and literally like I think it was like a month after everyone got locked up.
Damn.
So it was just man, it was all bad.
Yeah, it feels like a dark night, for sure. Well, and it's wild too. Them watching them for 10 years or weird shit like that. Like, from your standpoint, does it worry you, or do you have second thoughts when you're out there and about with the team, knowing that YSL was being watched for 10 years? Like,
No,
you just still move around.
I still move around.
Fuck them, goddamn! It's free thug.
Yeah, free thug, free thug.
No, definitely. I mean, because I know you're not, participating in any fucking crazy baby sacrifices or shit like that. But just, because just to have the idea, the thought, like, they're watching us, what the fuck? Like,
I was tripping.
take your pictures, baby.
When it first happened, I was tripping, bro. I was like,
Did you stay in the house for a while?
No.
No, I get you, man.
I was just tripping, like, damn, this can't be happening right now.
Yeah, man, for sure. An hour and a half has gone by.
That's it. Oh shit, that went by fast.
That went by fast, huh, my man?
That went by fast for sure.
This felt really good.
Yeah, it did. I fuck with you.
I'm glad you came by, man. I got 2 pages that I wanted to go over, but I feel like we'd probably be here another 2 hours. Let me see. I think I asked that. How do you follow Cal? Someone do business. Oh yeah. So when an artist works with you, how often is it a one-time deal usually?
Nah.
They're like, hey, let's get a couple beats. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Like when I go to Atlanta, my manager, he be putting sessions in.
Oh shit.
And we just be working. Like,
okay. How often are you out of the 432?
I try to be out there as much as I can. It was harder, like before, because I was on probation, so it was a limit.
Oh, that was one of my questions. I saw that you got off. You were on your way to the court, and you say, "Wish me luck."
Yeah.
So they dropped a case. I saw.
Yeah.
What was it, like a possession case or something, or something you don't want?
It was a DWI.
Oh man, and you got it dropped?
Whole bunch of I got it dropped.
Oh my god, hell yeah, man! Because the DWI sucks out here, bro.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Oh man, yeah.
But it was two long ass years.
Yeah, don't do that no more, man.
Yeah, no, hell no.
We need you.
I don't be drinking. No
Yeah, sweet, man. Yeah, I saw that, so I was like, oh man, and there's like a few of y'all that were on probation over the last 2 years, man. As I'm going through the, just the list of people I'm having on, but just artists in general, I'm like, damn, he's on the monitor too. Like, shit, man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that put a limit into like my traveling.
Yeah, okay.
But now that I'm like, I guess you could say free.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to be out more. Like I'm about to go to Atlanta next month, and then I want to go to Miami the month after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you already have people to tap in with?
Yeah.
Type shit? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In the producer world, man, is it different than the artist world? Like, do you find yourself meshing with producers more than artists?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like it's more easier to network as a producer. I feel like.
I can see why.
Because, you could go up to an artist and be like, hey, man, like, I'm signing YSL, I make beats, like, let's work. And then he'll be like, all right, bet.
Game on.
That's why, like, as an artist, I don't know how to go by as, like, actually networking. Like, I'm an artist, bro, like, let's make some music.
Hey, hold up. No, I get what you're saying.
Like,
I get what you're saying.
I'll be like, man, you tripping, like,
Yeah, because from the artist standpoint, receiving a producer is like, yeah, they can see the reciprocity. But from an artist to an artist, it's like, I can see where it could be like, nah, you pay me.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Last year, South by Southwest last year, there's an artist, he's from Detroit. His name is GMO Stacks.
Okay.
And I just went up to him. I was like, hey, man, like, I'm signing YSL. Like, let's work. And he was like, I bet. Gave me his phone number right there.
Yeah.
He's been locked in.
Yeah, I can definitely see that not happening with artists.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go up to him,
which
like,
sucks, man.
Hey, man, I make music. He's like, okay. Like, I make music too, bro.
So?
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's harder as an artist to network than a producer. But
that's cool. But you got a little in there, man. So, as we're wrapping up, man, let's save it for the next one.
Yeah, for sure.
What can we hope for as a producer from you in 2023, man? Besides what you already got going on, which is A shitload, man.
Man, we going gold, platinum.
Besides, and then you got this EP, right, or whatever, dropping with Jaden.
Jaden.
Okay.
I know I'm doing something with Miggs. I think we're doing a whole project.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Leo, I know me and Leo got some stuff on the way.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Eli, we all got stuff.
Oh, especially Eli too, man. I'm so glad.
Yeah. We tapping in with everybody.
I'm so glad y'all are all in that. Yeah, man.
XO, I know we got some on the way.
Bet.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, man.
I got something coming, bro.
Man, that's exciting to hear, man. Anything? Where can the people find you, man? Anybody who's watching? We got some people watching. Shout out for In the Loop. Yeah, you guys on YouTube, hit us in the chat. Let us know what was something you got from this. We're gonna wind down, but let them know where they can find you, man.
You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter at Miggs Production. And shit,
Well, now that I just said that, because it is like, as an artist, you have music dropping all the time.
yeah.
But as a producer, how do we know what you're on, or what, you know?
You're gonna have to see. You're gonna have to find.
We're just gonna have to wait to hear. I mean, this is hard as fuck.
This shit hard as fuck. Yeah.
Damn, because I was trying to find a way to go look at all your work.
I'm actually gonna do a playlist.
Oh, I bet, dude.
Playlist.
Okay.
Of all the songs that I produced.
Oh man, that'd be dope.
Yeah. I'm gonna do
From a consumer standpoint, yeah,
Yeah.
I would like to.
Yeah,
That'd be dope.
Yeah, I'll do that for sure.
And then any last words, man, to the people out there? Anybody watching, man?
Man, just if you hear the tag, you know who it is.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? But
if you're an artist, tap in.
Yeah, for sure, tap in. Let's make some shake, man. Let's catch a vibe.
And this is not, what we have in front of it. Again, signed to YSL, has management, has his, I would say, like ducks in a row to be able to do what you're trying to do as an artist to get to the next level. Again, highlighting someone like you, man, is like making sure that the artists out here do show up a certain way. Because I'm sure at your level now, you've experienced certain ways, like what I was talking about with Future, to do business that you were not doing before that could help the artist.
Yeah.
Like I like what Mel called, I think he called it artist etiquette.
Yeah.
But like, how does an artist work with a producer?
That's why I like to be in the room with artists, because I'm like really vocal. Like I'll tell you like this ain't good. Like you
Got it.
do it like this. Like I like to be what's the word? Like I like to be in the song with them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like in sync.
I want to be a part of it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Like, actually be a part of it. So I like to be in the room, and that's what I feel like some artists lack, because you got a lot of yes men out here.
Oh, I see.
So
Yeah.
like,
They're just letting them go in and
yeah.
Well, see, that's interesting because that's almost artist development as well.
Yeah, for sure.
And you're right. And some people, so like when I was early on teaching my daughters about my oldest daughter, how to show up in the studio, I told her exactly that. I said, make sure it's not to judge somebody, but when you show up to these recording studios, do you have a producer who's going to help you, this artist, or not? And then you know who to work with. Because I feel like you guys have an edge on whatever the space out there, and your critique isn't like one out of ignorance. It's a critique one out of awareness. And so to take that critiqueness allows you to become a better artist, I feel. And I think we just need more of that, man, because there's some people out here who just need to be curated. They're diamonds, and they just need to be polished a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, I'll say, just so we have a live example, is like Kamaya. Not to say that she needs to work on her brand or anything, but if she's got the right people around here,
she's got the potential to be something great, bro.
Shit, man.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I actually need to tap in with her more. I don't really.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? But
anyway.
For sure. But I feel like that's what. Are we short on time?
Yeah, you're good. You're good, man.
I feel like that's what separates like a beat maker from a producer.
Ah,
you know
the good point. Yeah, yeah.
A beat maker is just the dude that makes the beat, sends them out. I feel like
doesn't care about the.
Yeah. It's actually like in the room, like telling them, like critiquing them. You know what I'm saying? Like helping them out.
Do you ever take somebody else's beat and produce it, quote unquote, produce it?
I mean, we.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
okay.
Some of my other producer homeboys that I've met like throughout the last year or so, they'll send me like the files, and then I'll add on to it, or
I got
send it to them, they'll add on to it.
Okay.
Just kind of just working like that.
Hell yeah, man. Well, Miggs, thanks for having this conversation with us and letting us know who you are, man, and your background and how'd you get to the point of being signed to YSL, being from the 432. Again, I wish that I could do more to show my appreciation so that we could all grasp what's happening out here and what's happening for you. I'm excited for you, man. I don't know you, but I'm proud of you that you got this far against all the odds that were against you, and continuing it, man, so that we could, in a sense, rise with you, man, and tap in with you. So
appreciate you for having me, man.
This was an In the Loop production here at 9 p.m. We got Mike Aguilar, but thanks for tuning in. Until next time, share it with your friends, share it with your family. All right, we out.
Free Jeff, free Spider.
Free Spider.